Welcome to my studio and welcome to a short live stream. I'm not going to be painting in today's live stream, but I just wanted to come to you quickly to announce a little challenge that I've created for myself for the month of March, the upcoming next month. I am attempting to paint every day, every weekday, Monday through Friday throughout the month, and I want to create a watercolor portrait sketch like you see here. I just recently did this, had a lot of good feedback from it, and a number of people want to also learn how to sketch and paint in watercolor and to paint people, which is often considered one of the harder things to do, right? To paint people. And so I thought, I also really want to get better at painting people. And so I know that I learn the best when I paint a lot, when I challenge myself to paint daily. So here's another painting that I did a couple months ago, and you can see it's a very impressionistic style, very sketchy. And what I want to do with this challenge is to not only paint every day, every weekday, but also I want to really try to to create these paintings or these portraits in under 30 minutes. I don't want to spend a lot of time on them. So I'm going to be probably creating things like this. Very sketchy, very impressionistic, and maybe not super hyper realistic by any means. And I will be using what they call an alla prima style. Alla prima, if you haven't heard of that, is I think Latin, or is it Italian? I don't know. Anyways, something like that, for meaning all at once, or and it's really to paint all at once, or first attempt. I think that's also what it means, or what it means, first attempt. So it's really this idea that you are painting it all in one sitting, okay, or standing, whichever you do, and not painting and then letting it dry and coming back in later and painting more and things like that. And so it's kind of quick painting, and that's what I want to do. And so I'm going to give myself 30 minutes max, and I might even make it so that once 30 minutes comes, whether I'm done or not, I'm stopping, and whatever I got is what I got. Here's another one I did the other day, again kind of on a little bit of a portrait focus right now, and really wanting to improve my portraiture skills. So I'm going to start this challenge. I thought I'd do it every day, all 31 days of the month, but I realized, that's really hard to do it every single day. So I think I'm going to do it every weekday. I'm going to have it will be posted ahead of time and scheduled for every weekday morning, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific time. I live on the West Coast of the United States, so that means I can be done before I have to go to work. And if that time doesn't work really well for you, then of course it'll be recorded. It'll be on my channel. You can watch it at any time after that. And I will add all of these once I get a whole collection of these portrait sketches on my channel. I will put them into a playlist, and you'll be able to find them really easily and come back and watch them later. Here's the finished painting that I just did recently. Again, another example of the kind of painting style that I will probably be doing. It's there's a lot wrong with this painting. I can see the eyes are a little too close together. Got a little muddy on the cheek color a little bit, and I don't like that. But overall, again, this was done fairly quickly. I think I did this in about 20 to 30 minutes, and so it was quick, and it was impressionistic, and it was kind of what I'm trying to do. So what do you need to do in order to participate? Well, get up early, or wherever you live. Get here to YouTube, to my channel, by 6 a.m. Pacific time, and have all your materials ready. I would recommend that you have some arches, or any kind of cotton, all cotton watercolor paper. Doesn't matter what brand, but I suggest you use cotton paper. And I'm going to probably be painting mostly 6x9, or maybe 9x12 at the largest, so you can have your paper ready. Obviously your paints, your water, and your brushes, and just don't worry about what colors I'm using. Just have your paints ready to go and all. I've got my palette here, because again, I may even paint some of these paintings. I might do them where I'm not even using realistic colors. For example, we see here that this guy is really all, this painting is done all in blue and probably alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue. And it's not realistic colors by any means. And so there may be some of these paintings I may do in very unrealistic color choices. Because I like to do that sometimes. I think it gives really interesting. I might do some value studies where they're monochromatic and I only use one color. So your palette of colors doesn't matter. Just bring whatever you have, brushes, water, paper, and I will provide a reference image prior to every one of these streams. Here is the reference image I did for the one I was showing you a bit ago. And so most of my images will probably be of people I don't know. I find it's easier to do portraiture of people I don't know because then I'm a little less timid. You know, I don't really know the person, so I can't really tell if it looks like them or not, and I'm not going to hurt anybody's feelings, etc. So I find my images quite often off of a website called unsplash.com. That's where this one came from. And I will provide the link to these. Or if it's some other image, like of my own image or something that I have permission to use, then I'll just put that up on the web as well. So you'll always have it. So you might want to sketch it first lightly on your paper or trace it even. But when I start each 20 to 30 minute live stream portrait activity, I will already have the image traced onto my paper. So I'm not going to take time to do that. So I'm really going to try to get online at 6 a.m. and just start painting and not spend a lot of time talking and other than just talking you through the painting and what I'm doing. So I'll already have the image drawn on the paper, so you should as well if you want to paint along. And that's my idea for this month. And I'm really hoping that I can get a group of people to join me. I'll be posting this video out there on YouTube and even on my social media, so I can try to maybe collect some people to join me and paint along with and just have some fun. Okay, yeah. So that's what it's all about. That's what I'm going to be doing, and so look for those live stream videos to start going up on YouTube on my channel starting tomorrow. That'd be the first day of March. And I look forward to seeing you there for this challenge.